Every activity and every fragment have what's known as a life cycle. This is an allusion to animal life cycles, like this life cycle of this butterfly. The different states of the butterfly show its growth from birth to fully formed, beautiful adulthood to death. Similarly, the activity life cycle is made up of the different states that the activity goes through, from when it's first initialized to when it's finally destroyed. Now, here are those states, and we're going to talk a lot about these states in depth. In general, though, they track things like whether the activity is on screen or whether the user has navigated away from the activity entirely. Now, besides the fact that you might get asked a question about the activity lifecycle in, say, a job interview, why does this all matter, and what is the use of the activity lifecycle? Okay, so to answer that, think about your phone. When somebody is using their phone, the most important thing is that the app that they're currently using works well and renders smoothly for them. Now, you can help by keeping your activities and fragments from using excessive amounts of the operating system's limited resources. This is known as being a good Android citizen. To manage your activities and fragments, though, you're going to need to know about their current state. Let's talk through an example. Okay, so imagine that you have this really sweet physics simulation. It takes a lot of calculations crunched on your device's CPU to decide where all of the objects in your simulation should be and to actually render them. Now, say that I'm a user of your app. I open it up, I see this really great physics simulation, and then in the middle, I get a pretty important phone call. So when I'm taking that phone call, should the device continue calculating the speed and position of your physics simulation? What do you think?